everybody, I'm back in North Korea. That's right, comrades. I was able to visit the DPRK once again, this time around with Russia's former defense minister, Sergei Shoigu. He's now the secretary of Russia's Security Council. There's not much to say about what Shoigu's meeting with Kim Jong-un actually entailed, apart from some talks concerning the Korean Peninsula's security situation and the fact that he handed over a message from Vladimir Putin regarding the Russian DPRK Strategic Partnership Agreement. So I'm just going to focus on my actual experiences in the country, which I think you'll all find a lot more interesting, and you'll all get a bit of a glimpse into some of the higher level stuff they have in the DPRK. The North Koreans started off with a hilarious bang, giving us all the list of rules for foreign journalists outlining all the reasons they might send you to the Gulag and for how long, or as they like to call it, reform through labor. Some of these reasons include defamation, political conspiracy, espionage, and spreading Western propaganda. Now obviously your basic Westerner is going to see that in the abstract and be like, look, they don't have any freedom. They send people to hard labor for propaganda. But honestly, I don't see anything weird or unreasonable about the North Koreans having a lot of suspicions about foreign journalists, especially when they come from the West. The country has been in a state of war for its entire existence. Its arch nemesis, the US, has threatened to annihilate it for most of that time and ravaged the DPRK during the Korean War. It's not like Western spies disguised as journalists have never tried to enter North Korea, and most of the West's actual journalists have just tried to show a completely one-sided narrative of the country. I mean, these journalists go to the DPRK, the government takes care of them, helps them organize their trip, goes through the trouble of making sure they have everything they need in the country, and then they leave and make hit pieces that they had planned to make from the very beginning against an entire society. It's completely disrespectful, especially for a culture in which reciprocal respect is especially important. So anyway, I think the wording of these rules is a bit funny, but I understand where they're coming from, and most importantly of all, these rules are very formal. The actual atmosphere of both of my trips to the DPRK was very light and friendly, even after they found out that my name is Donald and I'm actually an American. I always get this, huh? Face like they're confused, but that fact has never soured the locals' attitudes towards me. After getting the Gulag rules straight, we headed right over to Pyongyang's Liberation Monument, built in 1947 to honor Red Army heroes who fought to liberate Korea from Japanese imperialism in 1945. The monument has become a traditional spot to visit for foreign delegations, everyday citizens, and even newlyweds, interestingly enough. It stands as a testament to the bond that the Russian and Korean peoples have shared for nearly a century, and that they both continue to enjoy, evidenced by their ongoing strategic partnership that was updated by a new agreement in June of last year. Its transcription says, "The great Soviet people defeated the Japanese imperialists and liberated the Korean people. The blood shed by Soviet soldiers during the liberation of Korea has served to strengthen the bonds of friendship binding the Korean and Soviet peoples. This monument was erected to signify the gratitude of the Korean people. Eternal glory to the great Soviet army that liberated the Korean people from Japanese imperialists and showed them the way to freedom and independence. August 15th, 1945. From there, it was off to the hotel, and along the way we were told we'd be staying at the Kumsusan State Residence. It's the top hotel complex for foreign visitors in the entire country. This is where Denis Rodman stays, Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and other people of that caliber. And the Koreans were nice enough to allow us humble journalists to enjoy the same. I just want to give you a little tour of my room here, so you can get a look into what the rooms at this residence look like. Here we've got all the little shots. Got water I already opened up. A little fridge. That's North Korean beer. It's really, really good. Juices, fruits, and all that stuff. It's a pretty big number. What am I saying? That's what they say in Russian, number. It's a big room. Look at this. They even put little roses on the bed there for me. A little desk for writing on. I'm going to be doing my journalistic work here.
TV's on. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's Russia 24. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to find some North Korean TV channels. I want to see what's on TV for them, but really definitely a big honor to be here at one of the most prestigious residences in all of North Korea.
The food there was great too. They prepared black caviar for us, fresh seafood, my favorite beer in the world that can only be found in North Korea, and the whole complex itself at night was breathtaking. I just want to show you how beautiful this place is at night. The whole place is lit up. There's tons of beautiful buildings. That one you can't see so well, but you see we're right in the middle of a gazebo, in the middle of a pond, which is part of the residence. This is another really cool building behind me. Look at that. It's so serene and beautiful. And right over those trees over there is Pyongyang. Really a great honor to be here and to be welcomed at this place. Well, there you have it. I'm really lucky to have been able to go to the DPRK twice now, and I hope I get to go many more times. And if you have any questions about my trip, make sure to ask me in the comments section. I'll do my best to get back to you. But if you want to become a paid member of The Revolution Report on Patreon, then we could talk all about it over a video call. The link for that is going to be in the description, along with our Telegram, Instagram, and other social media platforms, so make sure to follow us on all of those. Hasta siempre, comandantes, and workers of the world unite.